What's up, guys? It's Focus Motion. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of the Late Night Grind. We have two different games going on here. On the left-hand side is PokerStars Omaha HiLo formats, and to the right we're at a final table. Final table. Oops, excuse me, guys. We're at a final table on AP, the 3K guaranteed, and we're third out of ninth. You guys can see that. Anyway, so yeah, so in the formats, HiLo is 17 out of 51, so looking good. Pretty much at the final table, everybody's in push or fold mode. Essentially, everybody's kind of short, except for Shep and Otto, but he's shoving, and yeah, we'll see what happens there. We picked up aces early on the final table, and I figured we can shove to induce, but unfortunately, nobody had anything, so that was unfortunate. So it looks like Shep lost a lot there, and he shoved ace king. So well, obviously calling the clowns by default. We're in the big. To the left, we have a decent hand which can check our options and see a flop. Pretty much high cards here. We're not looking at anything big. We'll go ahead and bet once and then file the turn, depending on what kind of card rolls off on the turn. If we get popped back, we're going to be folding here. It's really extremely draw heavy, and so yeah. Auto min raises it, so we're going to fold. Here, we're just going to check down. We bought up here, which is nice, and I think we can get some value here. There's no low here, so let's try to get some value here. I think we got it. He probably had the flush, and we'll try to take a look at that. And if we look, he didn't have the flush. He had just tens, basically. Here, auto opens. We're gonna fold. Here we got a primo, so we're gonna go ahead and jack it out of position. Try to get as much value as we can. And we flop bottom pair, bottom low nut. Sorry. And we're got to. Basically, I'm gonna be jamming it in. I don't think we'll get quoted here, but I want to put as much pressure as we can. And yeah, so we're good. For the low, yeah, we can go ahead and raise to get the small blind out, so we can get heads up with the big. Here we're gonna go all in with our sevens, and hope they hold. We don't mind if auto called because then we get a side pot, and hopefully we hold the sevens. And we don't hold. That's unfortunate, guys. Yeah, but that's a standard shove there. So we finished ninth. We got 75 buckaroos. I don't fault my shove there at all. And yeah, so that's unfortunate. So yeah, that was the 3K guaranteed. It ran 2 hours, and it had 287 runners. But yeah, that kind of sucked. But oh well. Yeah, I didn't think we'd finish in 7th place or 9th place, to be honest. And I didn't think Otto would call that. But he decided to do that with the ace jack, which it's fine. He has a stack, but that's all good. All good in this hood. So hopefully we can do some damage here in the HiLo formats. I had not played a formats tournament before, HiLo wise, and you can see there are 364 people that registered. I'm gonna go ahead and call here, and we flop trip sixes. So we'll go ahead and lead out. As you can see, there's 364 people played, 47 people left, 44 places paid. So there's going to be a huge bubble scenario. If Yvonne decides to get it in, we'll get it in with him. Chances are he probably has. Uh, I'm not quite sure exactly what he would have in that scenario, but we have to be cognitive of the bubble scenario. The 46 people, and we're gonna bet like we have the flush and trying to get value, and it doesn't look like we'll get anything. So we're gonna check and just check back, and wow, he doesn't have it. Wow, I thought he did have like the baby flush. Maybe he had two pair and we counterfeited him on the river. That could be a scenario to look at. He just had tens. Oh, he had a gutter ball. He's trying to call down. What the heck? So what that tells me, guys, is I can totally bet for value, because he's gonna call it down with some sort of draw, and yeah. So again, we're gonna bet here for value. Um, Obviously, if the river looks ugly, it's gonna check back, and if he bets out here, he probably have the straight, and he bets super small, which kind of ugly actually. Can't I don't think I can beat anything he had that he's betting the river with value bet. So I'm go ahead and just mark this. Chip queens here, I don't think it's good, but that was a sick little bet there. We ran deep in the sniper. We collected quite a few bounties, but in the end we got outdrawn on the river, just like the one over there that we just finished ninth in. Again, it's unfortunate, but it's always good to get to the final table. And yeah, we were looking to bink that thing. Um, yeah. All right, we're gonna limp here. We got a decent hand. It's good to know that Friday is starting to fold now. Even though I limped, we got an awesome wrap here, so I think we'll be getting this one in for sure. For sure, we're gonna be getting this in. And this guy's super short, so we're raising, he's calling, jamming turn, same scenario. We're just trying to get it in with him. Don't think he's folding. Um, I guess we could argue. I guess we could argue for calling here, and then bombing the turn. Yeah, especially since it's a bubble play. Kind of don't like that play I just did that then. Actually. Um, I'm kind of looking over at the tournaments that are going off soon, and we got another sniper tournament going off here. Maybe I'll play that. Oh, we'll check this here. Sorry, guys. Maybe I'll play up. Maybe I'll play this one. Yeah, we'll play the sniper. That way we'll fill up this little void here. We flop top set. We're just gonna pot control it. Um, and yeah, because we're just not gonna be going crazy with it. Here it's a sniper we just signed up for, and so we're in. So we get a little value bet. We're gonna call, and we'll hopefully river a straight, not straight, a paired board. Um, and we don't. So which hopefully he doesn't jam here. If he bets small, we can call. he doesn't decide to shove. And again, given the bubble scenario, which I think burst, I'm gonna take a look here. Yeah, it burst. I feel like we're beat here. If anything, he has a low, but I think we're beat, so we're gonna let it go. I think we're beat on the flush. I mean, I think we're beat there. That's unfortunate. We can't do much. But we pick up a nice little hand here, H deuce. Um, uh, I don't know if we were blown off a hand on the river, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm going to invest a lot. And here we're going to check it down. We got two pair here, and if he bets, we can call. Don't think he will. He's probably going to check and give up. And obviously, with ace king suited, we're going to snap shove. No, we're going to make it 4x because we got one limper here. And now since the bubble dynamic kind of burst, we're going to kind of pick it up a little bit. Kind of get the pot a little bit bigger in position, obviously. And also try to steal blinds too as well. Here we're going to go ahead and c-bet for normal. Um, it's interesting. I don't know the correct strategy for formats, especially high-low. So I don't know whether it's, we're supposed to be limping every hand. Um, I can't really call this here. I mean, kind of nice, but we got blockers all over the place. But I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, guys, that I busted ninth AP. I'm kind of a little disappointed in that. Here we're gonna flat this guy's min raise. He must have had aces prior last hand. So here we have a somewhat decent hand to go ahead and at least see a flop with, and go from there. Hopefully we flop 2, 3, 5 suited spades. So we'll go ahead and call, and we flop close to that. Don't know if we can continue here. We might peel one depending on his bet sizing. Um, but yeah, he's potting it. I don't like it too much. I mean, we got a lot of cards that are work against us on the turn, and we'll let it go. Got deuces in the AP. We're gonna be definitely, we'll be definitely set mining. This is a sniper, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna pay attention to Fridays here. I think he's getting a little aggressive. For my taste, I'm not 100% sure. Looks like he's just potting away at weakness. On the deuces here, we're checking that 8-3-8 flop. Excuse me. Um, yeah. This hand here, I kind of want to see in position. I don't want to bloat the pot, so I'm gonna call. I think I would be potting it in position, or not potting it, but just getting it kind of big with a nice low wrap, low and high wrap, of sorts. It's kind of a nutty hand, and I mean, it's connected, but only for a high, nothing really low. And we pick up a flush draw on the turn. I think it's interesting to not bet here or not even call here, because we're basically behind somebody low, and the only thing we have for a draw is a club, and we might be drawing dead because the board paired. So I don't hate a fold here, and I'm pretty sure somebody has a boat here, or a better flush, or a king high flush would be. Well, we'll see what happens. Could end up being a split pot. Uh, yeah, it's a straight, so flush would take it. It's pretty bad. Interesting. That's alright. Here we have 2-3-5-7. I'm folding for many reasons. We got Friday. He gets lots of pot, and take a look at that pot too. If you guys can see it, I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, he had trips on the flop, and basically got scooped. We have a decent hand here. Hopefully it doesn't get crazy. We can definitely call Fridays. I mean, he kind of tilty. We flop pretty nice here, and I think we're gonna be getting it in. I think I'm gonna check pot control. I like to call it. I mean, if we're behind, we're behind. I think he bets. I think he bets a diamond here. I don't see him having a flush here. I think in position he'd be betting that diamond draw, so I think we're pretty good here. Oh wow, he does have the diamond draw. Interesting. Take that back. That is super weird. Wow, he played that super passive. He had basically the world there. Um, yeah, that was really weird. Yeah. Okay, we have blockers here. We could play it, but we're out of position, and would most often than not he doesn't attack our limps, and so you know we're maybe we should start raising a little bit here. Nah, we'll let this one go. King 10-0, we're gonna fold. Gotta use the restroom. I don't know. Let me see when's the next break. In 9 minutes, so we gotta hold off for 9 minutes. Um, Queen 3-5-4, we're gonna fold. An interesting, cool thing I think I actually kind of like 4 max here because oftentimes we won't get quartered. Somewhat very unlikely to get quartered, and yeah, and yeah, I just like it. And also with the idea that you're playing high low, even if you're kind of short, which we're not short by any means, but if you're somewhat short, you still have a chance of doubling up pretty nicely. So no worries there. If we were in this hand, we'd be calling off with Dodo Gab one. Min raise, we're calling strictly for flopping the high, and we flop very nice. And we're just gonna call it down, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna be calling it down, and that's pretty bad right there. Um, but let's see what happens. What he does. Well, we can call it down, and yeah, cool. Unfortunate he had 2-3 quartered it, but I don't see us raising because we don't have a strong hand. Because if he calls and we check and then he bets out, we could incorrectly assume he had the flush. And yeah, I'm just not a fan of that. And I just auto clicked that, which was a mistake. Hopefully we don't get compounded. He might be jamming us in here. If he jams us in here, I think we're gonna have to call. Or, yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so he had no diamonds, which is good. So hopefully we get some diamonds. Nope. We lose a huge pot. Yeah, that was the peril, guys, of calling, auto calling, while I was talking. But here we're calling because we're getting a huge odds. Definitely wouldn't be getting this one in. We have open ender. We got fade spades if somebody decides to come along with it. Um, he bets out here. We're gonna be jamming it, for sure. And here we're calling because just got odds, and hopefully we get a fold or something of that nature. Okay, so we need to fade spades. We don't, and that's it. All right, guys. Well, that was unfortunate. That was the tournament there. Let's see where we finished. We finished. Oh man, that kind of sucked. We finished. I'll find out right now, guys, for you. Oh, let's take a look here. We finished. Oh, Okay, man. Then we got a Whopper. We have $8.08. It will be min cashed. That yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I think that we know that as a um, viable tournament to play before Max PLO 8. I shall be playing that again in the future. But yeah, the focus motion. I hope you guys learned from my mistakes. I'm sure you guys see a lot of them, especially on the HiLo 8. But yeah, I gotta thank for watching. It's focus motion. Have a good one, and always keep God first. Pray every day. Prayer is very therapeutic and very helpful. He does listen to you, and he does answer your prayers. Guys, see you later. Peace.